Up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is the toughest man in the entire room. Give it up for Matt DeCample!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for braving the elements and being here and sticking around. It's still raining outside, so you're good, no ice. There's 3 of us left, and 2 of us will be funny. I'm not going to tell you which one yet. Which one isn't until my set's over. So I've been trying to eat healthier lately, which so far has been me saying just now that I'm trying to eat healthier, and that's about all the progress we've had to this point, because it is tough to eat healthy, because the rules are always changing. They will come out and say, everything you've known about food for 20 years is wrong, and now we know what's right, even though we told you that other thing before. Trust us, this time we're going to know. And then the next year it changes all over again. But the one thing that's stuck around that has really kind of boggled me has been gluten. Somehow they've convinced a bunch of people who don't have celiac disease or anything that gluten is bad for you, even though human evolution basically went fire, tools, agriculture, bread. But no. After all this time and after hundreds of generations of people doing just fine, gluten's bad for you. And here's how far it's gone. The Catholic Church, which is one of the strictest institutions on the planet, have very strong opinions about how you live your life and what you should think or do. And they fought some very brutal wars over this. They now offer gluten-free communion wafers. Like, they go through their sacred rites of turning this wafer into the body of their Savior. And they go to give it to someone and they're like, oh, I'm trying paleo, I'm sorry, I can't, what else you got? And they cave, and they're just like, all right, here's a gluten-free wafer. Drink this kombucha, it's the blood of Christ. Whatever gets you by. But the one that really gets to me lately, and I just can't understand it, as long as people have been able to take to the ocean, we have always known, don't drink seawater, right? It's got salt in it, it'll mess you up, it's bad. Game of Thrones, which is about a fantasy land where dragons and ice zombies and dark magic are all completely taken for granted and legit, that show still has a scene where one guy turns to another and says, yeah, don't drink seawater. It's bad for you. It'll really mess you up. So it's universally known that it's bad for you. And then I go to the store and I pick up a box of crackers. And it says on the box, now with sea salt. From the sea. And I'm going to eat those, and I'm going to get thirsty, and I'm going to drink water. And I'm going to make salt water inside my own body. And that's healthy. Somehow. But I buy them anyway, because it's good. It's quality. I don't understand it, but I eat it. Because salt is great. I love salt. I've been tackling a very specific health issue recently. I will not go into details with you, but it has led to me being prescribed a cream that has a very large label on it that says, for rectal use only. Which kind of got to me, because that is like the opposite of what human nature companies have to deal with. They're usually writing letters, going, dear consumer, thank you for your continued support and patronage. We hope you enjoy your recent purchase. We're writing you today to remind you, caps lock, do not insert our product into your butt. For the love of God, why? Caps release. We thought it was obvious that our kitchen utensil, or action figure, or board game piece was not meant to go there. And yet here we are. Your motivations haunt our dreams. Many of us have turned to counseling for help. But still, thank you for your continued support. Yours truly, Disney. Because that's apparently what a lot of people do. Ask any ER doctor, they have a list of things they pulled out of people. So, for my thing, it's just the opposite. They've had to tell people to only use it on your butt. So what kind of motivation and rebellion is that? Is it just like, no, I will fight the man. I will put this wherever I want it. Because it is America and I'm an American. Or maybe it just tastes good. And they're using it because they can't have gluten anymore. And that's what we're all going to have to deal with. So please, Stay safe. Keep things out of your butt. And enjoy the next two comedians who will be the funny ones. Amen.